Hello again. Because asylum seekers are now crossing the English Channel and arriving in Britain at such an astounding rate, there are likely to be another 60 or 70,000 this year, the government is running out of hotels in which to put them. The cost of those hotels is currently running at around £5 million a day, which is absolutely ruinous, and they intend to start scattering them around the country in places where they can be kept cheaply and will not be so obvious to the casual observer. Quiet, out of the way places, like little villages. When the deal with Rwanda was signed last month for establishing a processing centre for illegal immigrants in that country, part of the agreement was that Britain would also open a similar centre here in this country. What could be a better location than a sleepy little village in North Yorkshire, with just a village shop, church, and primary school, and a mere 700 people living there because they like a peaceful life? Well, that's about to come to an end because the old RAF base there, which used to be a bomber base during the Second World War, is to be converted into a refugee camp housing 1,500 single men. This, by the way, is at Linton-on-Ouse in Yorkshire. There will be no facilities for these men and nothing at all for them to do. They will not be confined to the camp, but free to go where they wish. The villagers aren't happy because if you cram 1,500 single young men into a small area and they have nothing to do, it's a racing certainty that some of them are going to get into mischief. In effect, the size of the village will treble overnight. In the description to this video, I give a link to a news item about this development. I do not say that the aim is to destroy Englishness, but that will without any doubt at all be the effect. What is now a quintessential village will overnight find that white people are a minority in their own neighbourhood. Literally overnight, they will be joining a multiracial society. The Home Office is now focusing attention on predominantly white areas for the location of more of these camps, which is likely to lead to friction, as I'm sure they know. The idea is to stop all the refugees and illegal immigrants being concentrated in London and South East England. What this means for the future is that if 50,000 illegal asylum seekers arrive before the end of the year, and that's a very conservative estimate based upon the number who have already landed this year, then this will average out about 1,800 a week for the rest of the year. Every week, a new refugee camp will need to be set up to house all those thousands of people. There is no consultation with local communities about this. The people at Linton-on-Ouse were not even asked. The government aims just to present people with facts on the ground. We'll be seeing a great deal more of this in the coming months.